Hi, I'm Len Day and I'm the General Manager of Austar Realty. I'm joined today by Glenda West and Trudi Pirini. These two ladies are part of my commercial team.
The last 12 months have been very, very strong in the commercial market. Post-COVID, we expected to find a little more anxiety out in the marketplace. It hasn't happened. It's gone from strength to strength. Our biggest dilemma, perhaps over the last 6 months or so, has been a lack of stock as the residential market. We've found that landlords who were very good to their tenants haven't perhaps given rent reviews, and so the tenants have stayed where they are and not willing to shift, where perhaps before, if they were growing out of their space, they would have shifted or downsizing. Investment-wise, we're not seeing a lot of movement in the market there as well, simply because interest rates are so low. So investors who may be willing to sell their stock are saying, what are we going to reinvest it in? And the answer is not a lot. So we've got a lack of movement in both areas of the commercial market, and the result of that is that the market is very tight. It means we're achieving fantastic results for our vendors and our landlords. Rental rates are at the highest they've been ever, and so are yields. So we're getting very, very good results.
So the lack of stock and the low interest rates, we are seeing the cap rate staying around that 4.5 to 5, and that hasn't changed. I know that they are saying there is going to be some changes, but at the moment it's still sitting at that, and that is lack of stock, and money's not worth anything sitting in the bank for our investors. Still our own occupiers at the moment, or really good investment stock with good tenants. So of course the first thing that people are going to want to know is how that tenant was through COVID. So if that's a really good indication to our investors to know that they survived that, they're still there, so that's a good investment stock. But our own occupiers, they're still out there and they're going above and beyond where the investors are for anything that is vacant.
So it sounds like it's a bit similar to what's happened in the residential market. Auctions have been really successful. Is that fair to say?
Amazing results at auction, just well above any kind of prediction or any kind of appraisal we can do. Simply, the market is so strong that the auctions are just providing such amazing results.
Lots of bidders.
Our last auction, last auction had 52 bids.
Wow.
10 bidders and 52 bids, and sold.
That's phenomenal.
It is. It was a great to be part of, and the vendor was just so happy. And that is, for us, that's our greatest achievement, is to make our vendor the happiest person that we can. That's who we work for, and that's the pride in our work. Best time in our careers, which is quite long.
Yeah, how long have you been in it, Glenda?
Coming up 20 years soon. So, old timer. Long in the tooth.
What about you, Trudi?
About 14.
Wow,
yeah,
that's a lot of experience coming together here. Yeah. And you've been a team for a while too, haven't you? You know, how long is that?
Well, it just seemed to happen because we were obviously working in the same office basically since I started in the sales side of it, and we both ran our businesses very similar. We had the same contacts, we were working with the same people, and obviously you want the best for the people, so for our vendors, so we were working together, and it's just something that just progressed, and it's been an amazing move for both of us. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to both of you. Anyway, I think you're icons in the West Auckland Commercial market, that's for sure. Everyone knows of you, and in our industry that is anyway. So congratulations on a great track record.
Well, again, there's a lack of stock, and we're seeing multiple offers from tenants, and that's just for small industrial stock. Retail, our secondary retail is still really slow, but new retail is picking up. Office again was slow, but we are actually doing a few office leasing as well. So the rates have changed. So if anyone has got rent reviews or anything coming up, we're happy to go over what is happening out there, because it definitely has changed.
Are there any sectors in particular that are doing it tough in the commercial
Mainly
market?
retail.
Yeah,
Retail,
secondary
yeah.
retail is...
I would assume that's the case.
Yeah, your corner shops, strip retail, that sort of thing is unfortunately doing it fairly hard.
Industrial's just gone from strength to strength.
Yeah.
Their rates per square metre have gone up hugely. Even post-COVID they've gone up. Shortage of stock has sort of helped that spike as well, but industrial has just proved very strong.
I mean, we used to have our secondary industrial areas, but there's no such thing as a secondary industrial area out west anymore.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you can tell just by the way these two are speaking about their business and how they go about it. You've got two very long-term successful people that you can refer to at any time if you are thinking of both buying and selling, of course. It's not just about selling, but right now it is a very much a seller's market. So get in touch with us, and I'm sure we can help you achieve what you want to achieve.